Hey, Patriots. Yes, I am in the Northeast, obviously. It's snowing. I don't even know the friggin' date. How could I forget? It's the first. Uh, the last video I did, it got taken down a bit late than normal, but there's a lot I want to say, and I'll save that for a different video, obviously. It's beautiful, though, right now. Love the snow. Never give up, guys. Never give up. Obviously, the election did not go as I wanted it to, right? Obviously. Go with your gut, guys. Your gut. And guys, I've had dreams. Every dream that I remember, I write down. And back in August, I don't have any notes. I'm just going off the top of my head. Back in August, it was the summertime, and I had a negative dream pertaining to, dreams are kind of trippy sometimes. Like a negative feeling. And we all know, guys, I don't want to be on the soapbox and tell you guys about, rolling up your arm to get the V word and how divided it made families. Like, there's people in my family who, because of their views, not mine, or should I say, how my views, they refuse to have any contact with me. I'm sure you guys are the same. Family, friends, neighbors. But I don't care what the situation is, guys. Like I always tell you guys, the positive side is the Great Awakening. The Great Awakening. It's almost less, guys. Less than, we'll just say 40. Sorry. Little snowy out. So the latest poll, real poll, should I say, 40% approximately. Only 40%. Yeah, that's still a large number, but you have to understand, guys. I would love to see what the number was just 4 years ago. And I don't have that number, but I talk to people on a daily basis on different platforms, in person, neighbors, family, random strangers, and people are finally waking the fuck up. You heard that expression, you don't know what you have until it's, whoa, that would have been great footage of me busting my butt. You don't know what you have until it's gone. And I've met people, guys, who voted for the thing in office now. And no, it's not because I'm in love with 45. It's not that I see him as a god, but I definitely see him as a special soul. A, for taking that position, not starting any wars. First president in 40 years. And now I am, it's weird because the older I get, the more, well, everybody changes, obviously, but don't take my weakness, don't take my softness as weakness. As long as you don't tread on myself or anybody, a stranger, I'm fine with that. You could be, I don't care who you sleep with, I don't care what you're into, but I do have a problem when they teach our children about LGBTQRPS, and just because of a 4-year-old puts on heels, or a 3-year-old male, mommy and daddy, little Johnny, he wants to be a woman. But don't give up hope, guys. Don't give up hope. Do I think it's going to get easier? Absolutely not. Do I think that 2020 was just the appetizer? 100%. And again, guys, this isn't fear and doom, or doom and gloom, or but there's a positive in everything. And again, the positive is people are waking the fuck up. Yeah, you still have your, obviously, that you're crazy loons, but people are waking up. I'm not going to get into the whole stock market thing, GameStop. Sure, you guys are heard about that. The system is rigged. The great, again, love him, hate him, like some of his content, Mr. George Carlin. It's from PC, guys. This was like in the 90s, I believe. In the 90s. Soft language. And they're doing it today. They're doing it today. I have not watched, I don't own a television anymore. But I did see online. I stopped watching Saturday Night Live when I was in high school. I don't watch any TV shows. Again, I'm a full-time researcher, and I do like documentaries and movies. So, do I think, this is now a opinion piece, do I think, it's fuzzy on my screen, I'm not sure if it's from the snow or a droplet. So do I think, guys, again, not because I'm a selfish person. If you guys know me from Reality Not Fiction, I think you guys, I've had a channel for a couple years now, but that channel no longer exists. So this is my only channel on this platform. You could join Patreon for as little as $1 a month, and Patreon will just be one source of or should I say one platform where I could get information out to you guys. Yes, I've been looking around for not just since I was whacked, but even prior. And I had some questions, like, and again, guys, I'm honest with you. When I mess up, if I mess up saying something, it's not misinformation. It's just didn't go the way planned. That's why I don't give dates or timelines in any of my videos. I think in 2+ years of making videos, I did do 2 different timelines, and but again, no date. Again, it's crazy to give dates, but do I think that 4 years of his hard work, his sacrifice? You guys have, I mean, if you're watching this, you're awake, but maybe there's a few that may be on the fence or new. Do we really think that 4-5 just, again, he did not concede. He did not concede. Again, he speaks cryptic. I know certain people like Q, some not so much. But Q is for everybody. Again, yeah, there is some misinformation with Q, absolutely, because it's not a exclusive group. Yes and no, to be honest. Yes and no. Obviously, anybody could write, and then no such agency, right? Or military intelligence, just to guess. But I can tell you guys, I don't think he would have did what he did for 4 years. What I'm getting at, look, 17. Speaking of that number, what do I know what it is? Do I know what the plan is? Absolutely not. But again, going by his own words, it's not over. It's not over. That being said, in conclusion, I guess I'll give you the bad first. It is going to get a lot worse. It is. It could be a job. It could be civil unrest. Again, guys, I never said this before. I've never said this before. My opinion my opinion. Gotta watch what I say, unfortunately, on this fucking channel. We know that a laptop was stolen, right? A laptop was stolen out of Nancy Poopy Pants, out of her office. So, pretty interesting. I don't know how you guys feel about General Flynn. I don't know how you guys feel about many people that I'm not left, I'm not right, guys. And this whole process, you know, look at Mitt Romney. How many rhinos? The list goes on. It's not just him. I mean, for goodness sakes, people wanted to start another party, which at this time does not look like a good idea for numerous reasons. I'll save that for a different video. We're in this together, folks. We're in this fight. How are you, Lizzie? Lizzie P. It's a little hard to see. The plan is in play. Patience is required. ATM, you have to understand. They have to bob and weave. I am a fighter myself, so I love that comment. Correct, guys. Again, I don't use Google, and I'm going to make a video for Patreon and say whatever, or say certain information that I just can't on this platform. But it's going to get interesting. Keep the faith. How are you? One sec, guys. Woo! What's up, guys? What's up? That's Max, 7 months, just turned 7 months old. His first snow. This little guy is Bo. He just turned 4 months old. Sorry, I got interrupted by too much. And they pulled out my microphone, so sorry, guys. What are you guys? I love all dogs. As you know, my best was a Shih Tzu, and I'm 6'5", 250 pounds. And yeah, he was a Shih Tzu. Therapy dog. We will go to hospitals. You guys know the story, but I love all breeds. Read a couple comments. I'll let you guys go. Lizzie P. Yes, it is dark versus light. Cabal, 100%. 100%. Again, guys, the dogs. And I do want to make a video pertaining to just the inauguration. I was working at the Capitol at that time. So I did not watch it live. But as much as I, don't want to watch it, the reason why I did watch it, because there were so many things that were just off. So many things, from the military not saluting him, when do you think when will he leave office? Meaning not for good, but when do you think he'll leave? I mean, according to the numbers are super high right now. When 45, he was doing 4 or 5, up to, I think he did 6 at one time, towards the end. 6 times. And that guy stayed in his basement. Again, guys, I said this when I first started the video. You don't know what you have until it's gone. When Seattle first kicked off, when Portland first kicked off, I was like, yo, Insurrection Act, right? And then I sat back and I said, hey, leave it up to the states. So Trump is not a dictator. What did he play nice, guys? Trump is not a dictator. And in almost every speech, he said, you let me know and I'll send the boys. Right? I'll send in the boys. So again, sometimes typically we're always learning, guys, regardless of age, right? Life is all about learning, and you're constantly learning. So like I said, certain people who did vote for this thing in office, I refuse to call them. Again, not because I see 4-5 as a king, a god, or I worship him. Not at all. I don't worship any human, but I have faith in everything that he has done. And in my opinion, still doing behind the scenes. We might not know everything yet, obviously. It's only been, what, a week and a half? Or today's the 1st. Time flies when you're having fun. My hand is freezing. Kimberly, how are you? He will leave when those who control the UN decide. I heard, one sec, guys. I heard, again, this isn't my opinion, so take this with a grain of salt. But I did hear this from a couple of good, reliable sources, that when his approval rating gets to 30, I don't know what it's at now, but when it gets to 30%, certain things will happen. Again, take that with a grain of salt. I did not just come up with that. I heard it through a couple reliable sources. Is that true? Who knows? But I want to just throw that out there. If you know, I'm not saying it is. I'm not saying it is not. But and again, there's some things I just can't say on this video. My last video got removed, and that was like PG, maybe even G rated. I don't even think I said anything crazy. Well, technically, anything crazy is just anything if you're not on that team. And they said it, folks. You have Brendan, that piece of shit, you know, who I'm not a Bible thumper. I'm a spiritual person, and again, guys, his words, Tucker, he did I believe Friday night, he did a piece on it. His opening monologue was about 25 minutes long. Typically, it's anywhere from 10 to 15 minutes. It was pretty long, and he pretty much said what I'm saying right now, that they are waging, they're waging war on American people. Even Tulsi, what's her name? Tulsi Gabbard. Even she said it. And yeah, I know at one time she was part of the CFR, but it just blows my mind too. Like, I think like if I was on that team, I'm on the Team Freedom right now. That's the side that I'm on, Team Freedom. And I will, as long as I'm here, if it's with a voice, my body. I supported that gym owner from New Jersey. The only gym owner that went public. There are others. I did find out. There are others, but these are people who are too afraid to come out. Too afraid for what? The most recent guys, they seized his entire bank account. These are things that we were talking about 5-7 years ago, where like it was such a small percentage of people, i.e. Alex Jones. Some people say he's a radical. Again, it's up to you guys to decide. But that's what they do. That's what they do. They destroy you. then they will come for your finances. Let's go.
Maxie, let's go. Come on, Maxie. Let's go.
Oh, gotcha. Good boy, Maxie. Good boy. Millions of little fish. How are you? Some new people, which is cool to see because I am shadow banned and this channel has been locked. If you're new, guys, watching, there are videos that are free on my Patreon. You could join up as little as $1 a month, but this is my full-time gig, so I will be getting into what you guys are talking about in the comments. I was talking to a couple of Marines hours ago, and these young men, they got the vax. I know, obviously, when you're in your service, first thing you do, you roll up your arm and you get tons of injections. But this is a different entity. Again, guys, it sounds like it's right out of a book. 0606. It's called like Lucifer or something. Again, I don't have to tell you guys. You guys are wide awake. Yeah, it is pretty cold. It was single digits a couple days ago, or yesterday. 45 mile per hour gust. I will tell you this, that they will make it impossible for you to live your life. To get on an airplane. Okay, I don't fly. I'll take a car. But how about to go to church? How about to go to a supermarket? Yeah, think about that, a supermarket. How about to put your kids in school? How about... And these are ways that they could, and legally, they are allowed to do that. Just like how being a patron, not a Patreon, a patron at an establishment, there's different laws that affect you as a patron walking into a store, not wearing a muzzle, versus being a employee at a store, right? The laws are so crazy in every state. I'm kind of on the border of a few states, but there's one state near me. Again, it's like night and day, and it's not that far away. From buying alcohol at like a supermarket to buying lead. You guys know what lead is, right? Precious metals. Just looking at comments now. I do want to get out of Jersey. I do. One thing I said in my last video that got bumped. Dr. Billy ends with a G. We'll just say that. He's not a doctor. Dr. D-Bag. Since 2015, he's been saying that what we're in right now, will take place. I can't stand that motherfucker just as much as you guys can. what was that, yesterday or Friday when I went live, he gave a prediction for the second wave. The second wave, his words, starts with a B. IO technology. B. IO. Again, guys, like the whole Depop thing, it's nothing really new, but the newest thing is that we're living in it now. Yeah, we have been living in it with GMO and all that good stuff, but people are actually going and rolling up their sleeves and getting their cocktail. That, in my opinion, that's a whole nother part of it. Think about, again, I don't need to preach to you guys. You guys understand. But the thing is, we're living it now. We are living in it now. And again, it will get worse. It will get worse. Unfortunately, in my opinion. Researcher 233, yes, from DARPA, I think. I'm staying in the rest of the night. It's just so peaceful out here, man. This is my first snow without my dog. I do like to dog watch, but it's so peaceful in the snow. It's nighttime, obviously, but it's pretty bright right now. Yeah, PA is a good state. I have friends, family that live in PA, but just like anywhere, I guess, stay out of the cities, right? Stay out of the cities. It's a tech. Yeah, technology, again, it's amazing what I could do right now, what anyone could do. You hit a button and you could speak to the world. Like, think about that for a second. Yeah, I know it's been out a long time, but I could just go live and speak to the world. But at the same time, the negative parts of it. I don't have any wrench in this chat room, and I never did. I allow anybody to say what they want, even in the comment section. And I can't imagine telling somebody to remove that person. If I don't like that whatever they're saying, their political views or whatever, you don't watch. This is America. Nobody's forcing you. This isn't North Korea, where as soon as I went live, everybody had to watch Andrew, Reality Not Fiction 2. You can pop in, pop out, watch it later. It's up to you guys. And sadly, it's to the point where, I did not have a Parler account, but think about what they did to Parler. Will it come out? Will it come back? Probably, but I know Dan Bongino is a partial owner, and that's pretty far. I mean, they want people in Congress removed. AOC, she never made it to the inauguration. She was in the Bronx at a chanting $15 an hour minimum wage, but her excuse was it was not safe. That's what she's preaching on all the platforms, and everybody who is a sheep watching the lame stream, here she is saying it's not safe to be at the inauguration. That was the most interesting inauguration in the history. Amazing. It is global. It is. And they've been telling us since the 80s that, right? Georgia Guidestones, they've been telling us, guys. But again, now we're actually living it. It's, rolling up your arm to get an injection. All right, guys. What am I, 30 minutes? I'm a little bit longer than it. Appreciate all you guys. Be safe out there. Stay vigilant. And like I said, my main channel was whacked, and I was locked out of this channel for a few weeks. But find me on Patreon. You could find me here for the time being. And in the near future, I will be giving you guys other alternatives. But just in case anything happens here, because a lot of people on Reality Not Fiction, they don't subscribe to both. A lot of people left. So again, I was spinning, but be safe, guys. Stay vigilant. And always, where we go one, we go all. Love you guys.